Okay, hello everyone, Rank 1 Olaf here, and today we are going to talk about builds for Crit Olaf. So, first of all, let's say what we want to build. If we want to build a normal Crit Olaf, like I'm playing, we are going for Infinity and we are going for Boots. When we have that, we want to take this one, we want to make some armor pen, and to get that we need Lord Dominic. If we have a Lord Dominic, we need movement speed and attack speed and more crit. So we're buying Zeal and we're taking Cloak. If we have a Zeal and Cloak, we have already 80% for crit and 300 AD. That's enough to do some damage, that's enough to crit often enough. And we can make some survey because we are actually really squishy. So we are going for a Death Dance, and when we have finally a Death Dance, we go for a Phantom Dancer, and from last cloak we finish the build with Collector. And someone can say that's the all of the thing, but that's not finished build yet, because we are selling boots and we are taking Blood Twister. Of course, potion to finish, and here you can see we have 680 AD. That's the first thing we can do with Crit Olaf, that's the crit version, that's what I am building in 95% of my games. But let's say someone would like to play something else. And it's really important to notice that if we are playing crit build, in most of cases we should play Flash and TP, but also, if not Flash and TP, we can play Ghost plus Exhaust. So, that was the crit build, and now we are going to build Lethality. If we are doing Lethality, we are not going for Yonian boots, because the build before had really low cooldown reduction. So to make cooldown reduction a much more, a pleasure for us to make ulti much more often, we are building Yonian boots. But here we are going to have a lot of this, so we don't need Yonian boots. We need to have an attack speed because we don't have Phantom Dancer and we don't have anything for attack speed. So we need to make more DPS, we need boots for attack speed. Okay, so we have that. And after that, we need also some armor pen. We need more, cooldown on ulti, even more often to use ulti, because then we are going to, after every few kills, get our ulti. But the most important thing is also going to be Yomu. Okay, and now, it all depends about you, what you pref, because last item can be a Death Dance for some, survey. It can be Hexplate for some more movement speed and more attack speed, or it can be also... where is it? Give me a second. Oh, it's here. It can be also like this item, but if we want to play this item, it should be first or second in the order of building, because it's stacking, and we are getting additional 2 points of AD for every kill we made. So that's how I would make a Lethality Olaf build. But it's really important to notice, to play Lethality Olaf build, I would go Flash plus Ghost. And why I would do like that? Because with Lethality you have 2 options. You want to kill someone from the bush really fast, and he's gonna just, flash over the wall, and you will just finish him. Or there is a second option, you will need to put a Ghost, put a Yomu, and, go like that. So you have 2 options to use your build here, and to make sure that you can make a profit from both of these situations, you need to have to play with Flash and Ghost with Lethality build. But that's the second build. Let's go to some normal builds, that's for, some less crazy people. So, one of option is for sure this one, the Phalanx, with tanky boots. And that actually makes that we can slow someone and we are a bit tanky. But we want to be even more tanky and we want to have more damage, so we should go for a Devidence on second item. And with normal builds, I would play all the time with Ghost and Exhaust, and that's really important because with build like that, you want to make long fights. And with crit build, you want to make short fights. So with crit build, we are playing Flash, because, you know, short fights. And here we have a long fight, so we don't really need Flash that much, and we want a Ghost, and we want also Exhaust. And with that, it's gonna make that we will be really tanky, and we can do a lot of front lane. So with a normal Olaf build, Olaf can be, without any problem, the only tank in the team, and it's gonna be enough. Okay, but that's not enough. That's not enough about items, because we are building right now Black Cleaver to make even some more, damage. And Black Cleaver is really important because it's not like we are getting more damage, because they have less armor. And that means everyone who is doing AD damage in our team is gonna do additional damage to our opponents. And that makes a huge difference in the team fight, where Olaf can do 2, let's say, axes to all of the enemy team, and you are going to decrease enemy armor really high. So, we got this, but we need more tankiness. So we can buy a Stayak, or we can buy this one, but I will go mostly with a Stayak, but before Stayak I will go with Hexblade, and now I will go with Stayak. And that makes we are fast, we are really tanky, we have damage, and everything is quite nice. But remember to play with Ghost and play with Exhaust. That's the first type of normal build. So now will be a second type of, I would say, normal, not crit build. And that's something I like to play also. And we again need to have a Flash plus Exhaust, or Ghost plus Exhaust, or we need to have Flash plus Ghost. And that's important. And we are buying Blade of the Rhinoed King. That's our first item. The second thing, we are going for boots for attack speed. And we actually have a lot of damage, we have lifesteal, and we have some attack speed on one item. And that's pretty good, but we are paper, that's the problem. So we are paper, so we go for Devidence on second item, and next problem is deleted. So what we want more is that we can build, actually, if enemy team is really tanky, like you are playing versus some Ornn, Darius or something, you can go with Black Cleaver, but if they are not, you should go with Trinity Force. So if you are playing versus Ornn, if you are playing versus Rammus, if you are playing versus Zac, if you are playing versus Darius, or something like that, you go with Black Cleaver on the third item. But if you don't, and you play versus, I don't know, Yon, you're playing versus Yasuo, you're playing versus some ranged top laner, you go with Trinity Force. So that's important. So we have this, and then we can make something like that. And I think it's still good to have both of this, but the thing is the order when you're going to buy Black Cleaver and when you're going to buy Trinity Force. And that's all. Thank you very much.